G'day time, my fuzzy ice. Welcome back to Animal Crossing, day 223 already. Everybody at the town, tra-la-la. It's August 11th, 2024 at 2:48 p.m. in Slot 8's Fuzzy right now. You all set to go? Yeah, that's close enough. It's like 2 minutes off. Fuzzy. Oh, of course, in my mind. Oh, that, oh, okay, Fuzzy, ready for you. Don't drop the memory card. So, fun fact for everyone. Thanks for waiting. Hope you have a good time in Bowsville. For the past 2 days, I've been trying to do the acrobatics thing. And apparently, when it's raining, you can't really do that. Go to the acrobatics thing. And he threw it all away. G'day time again, my fuzzy-ites. So yeah, my power went off. And that sucks, because now I'm going to get yelled by Mr. Resetti. Don't know why it went off. Might be some activity outside that caused it, or branches, or any other number of things. But, yeah. So, you know, that kind of sucks when I was having plans. Other thing I noticed after I played a bit and then tower went off is I didn't set the clock to, like, 12 or whatnot. Here he is. You! Don't! Where you going, huh? Let me ask you something. What did you just do? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hello, Taylor of the North. What do you mean? What do you mean, resetting? I didn't reset, my power went off. I'm talking to you, resetting the game! Listen to me. You think you can fool me? You're fooling yourself. It ain't gonna happen. See, it's like this. Alright, whenever you reset, there's a light in the reset center that starts flashing. In this reset center that starts flashing. It's so bright it hurts my brain! Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that people make mistakes. It's generally something. Your daughter is watching while you play your game? Nice. Say do something. Who knows? Maybe your finger slipped. I don't know. I don't care. What I do want is for you to do me a favor. Yeah, do me a favor and answer this one question. Pray tell, is there a reset button in your world? No, I don't reset. Of course not. That would be stupid. Not being able to do things over and over. That's called life, and you get the best use of it. At least he's being practical about it, and like bringing up actual life stuff. What? What do you want? It's just some game. Don't make such a big deal out of it. That's it. That's your attitude. It stinks. It's just a game. Ooh, what is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's pathetic. You ought to be ashamed. Oh, what's that? Speak up. You reset, happy cheater. You telling me you never said that at all? Alright, maybe I have some dirt in my ears. Forget about it. Let's move on. Let me just give you some examples of what I'm talking about, okay? And make sure you pay attention. Resetting over and over just to find an item or to erase unfortunate incidences. Sound familiar? Yeah, I've done that. The reset for incidences when I didn't start streaming. It's just some kind of juvenile and disgusting style of gameplay that we want to avoid. Where's the satisfaction in cheating through life? Taking everything as it comes in its own time. Take everything as it comes in its own time. Enjoy it and all. It's noble, it's graceful, and it's a whole lot easier to do in this game than it is in real life, let me tell you. Sigh. I bet you're asking yourself, how much longer is this guy gonna go on for? You are, aren't you, huh? Ah, whatever, pay attention. Attention span of a flea. Excuse me. That's what you get. All this jaw and the left tired me out anyways. I'm gonna let you go now anyways. But you gotta promise me no more. I'm serious here. You're sitting it completely off limits. If the power goes off, there's nothing I can do. Oh yeah, and one last thing. Take a bath. You got it? Now. Scrab. Okay, that was uncalled for. That take a bath comment was completely uncalled for. But yeah, as I was saying before, one problem I had is for the past 2 days I've been trying to do the exercise thing to get the stamps in order to get whatever you get from it. And it doesn't happen when it's raining. I'll have to check going to other towns, seeing if I can get multiple if I go to different towns. But yeah, it makes it a lot harder to do stuff if I can't do stuff. And again, I forgot to put back the clock, so now time is really undone. So instead of doing a turnip day, I guess we're doing a normal day. And missing out on turnips this week, which does suck. Screw looking around. Oh, there's the one area though. No, screw looking around. I'm just going shopping. Because I still want to watch the Naruto, at least one disc of Naruto. Welcome, do come in. No, I have no money. Don't worry, they don't really have anything themselves. Really gotta check how many more wallpapers are able to actually be gotten. You know what I'll just do is check for Gulliver and whatnot. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way around. Hey. Oh, yes, everything here is lost and found is lost. Not found. Oh, that's a red grid shirt. Is it yours? Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Any goings on? Actually, rumors flying around of the famed wanderer Wendell. Probably been wandering next time over. Okay, so when? What day? Tomorrow. Wendell will be here tomorrow. Okay. And now check the beach just in case Gulliver appears once again. I mean, yeah, I get Resetti and what he does. Like, totally true. I believe it is cheating to reset a game just to try and get a particular thing. But at the same time, like, sometimes games aren't always fair to you and whatnot to get it. Like Grounded, with the when I was going for the cards, there was a thing I could have probably done, save scumming. But I didn't know if it actually worked, if you destroy them and then pick it up or what. So, you know, kind of didn't. Was that 3,000? Oh, 30. Okay, that's weird. Not gonna say no to it, though. Are you planning on a trip? Taking a trip? Eek, eek. Okay. Oh, wait here. I'll be just a moment. The train should be arriving any minute now. Waiting for the departure. Thank you. Think of precautions. Eek eek and all that. Yeah. I get him. It's true. The only time I've resetted in this game is when the power outage that happened earlier today. That's fun. And the other times have been when I was doing stuff and noticed, oh, I haven't been streaming. I haven't done it to, like, try and get a certain item I want. But, you know, the game can't differentiate stuff like that. But also, Resetti became obsolete when the game auto-saved later on. As I don't think the... I think it can, but only at certain points? Maybe? No, it can, because you have, like, the Mario parties. And those had autosaves in it. Weird. It's weird. Maybe because there was already so much on the disc and what it had to do, that adding an autosave feature would just mess with it more. Especially considering, when do you save in this? 3:35, fuzz deal. Yep, that clock, that time is right. Because it's not like you're going through hundreds and hundreds of buildings and whatnot. And there's only a few buildings you can go into, so it might get a little obnoxious if you just, you know, go. Oh, forgot to mention. So yeah, yesterday, that was on my list, I watched, finally, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Not a bad movie. I really feel like the Sony Venom movies should have been rated R, especially this one. Because if you know anything about Carnage and whatnot, you know that he's a complete and utter psychopath who loves killing. I think he loves killing. Maybe it's just a thing. But anyways, he likes killing a lot. Or he does kill a lot. And so, you know, through that, killing people and whatnot, there's a lot of unfortunate there's a lot of things that come out of it. And you can't get that fully across in a PG movie, unfortunately. Because the part he's leaving the police station that is about to be executed, and like he's just throwing the cops around, where 100%, if it was in the comics or whatever, he would be destroying them completely. Which I don't go for. That usually never hurt anyone. But like, that's his character. Nothing for us to report today. Really? Nothing this whole week? That sucks. Oh, see, we don't have anything. Alright, bye then. You're dead to me. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, that was good. And I've been watching Train to Busan, and I'm almost done it. I think I had to go to bed because otherwise I'd be up for way too long, and I need to get better at going to bed at 5:30 or whenever I go to bed. No, not 5:30. Whenever I go to bed, I need to get better at that because I end up just staying up and going like, oh, well, I could stay up and do this when I could be like, no, you can do that another day. But that movie has been good. I've enjoyed it. It's a zombie movie. And at first I'm like, oh, zombie movie. It's going to be pretty basic. But the actors who portray the zombies, oh my goodness. They really move freakily. With, like, their conjoining and, like, getting up and whatnot. Oh. It is really something. They really committed to it. Unfortunately, there's a few parts in it where I'm like, no, they can't. No. Get out of here, movie. Like, at one point, they're at a door. A glass door. With, like, handles going out that you, like, pull and whatnot. And they're there, mind you, with a bunch of them. It was just there, trying to hold the door shut. As the one guy... And they all have bats, mind you. Like, there's 3 or 4 bats you see them holding. For defense, of course. But then you see the guy trying to hit, like, a little bitty lock in the top of the door to try and stop all these zombies. Which is like, come on, you have a, literally in that scene, I can clearly see, hey, what a wonderful day. They have bats, and the doors have the thing you could put it into. Maybe they weren't sure it would suffice and whatnot. But by the time they got it locked anyways, they basically broke out. So it saved them, like, no time. Yeah, but there was that. And another time they're trying to shut a door on zombies. And they're just, like, trying to shut it. The person's heads, the zombie guy's head's right there. And, again, they have a bat. I'm like, just like, knock them back. If you can. And after, like, 5 minutes, they do. But, yeah, it's whatever. But it looks great. The story is... fine, I guess. About a father who works all the time in a shady business that does shady practices. A finance broker or something like that. And he's very selfish and, like, yeah, trying to tell his daughter, don't help others. He's with his daughter. But he's like, don't help others. It's good to be selfish sometimes. Which I agree with. I agree that, you know, sometimes you need to go, hey, I'm going to do this for me, and I'm going to have fun with it. I see no shame, no distress, no badness from being like, hey, I'm feeling like I need to have a me day. I can't do that for you, I need to do something for me. I totally agree with that. And people should accept that. When asking someone for help, unless it's a life and death emergency where the person's bleeding, you know, really hurt, or they need to do something immediately, which even then it depends on what immediately it is, and what the person's like, and if it's like, yeah, no, they're always like that, you know. But we need to be a community we have a community and a great country and countries and a world full of millions and billions of different unique individuals that all have a right to be here. So we should keep it that way. Within reason. I mean, there are some beliefs that definitely should not exist, should never have existed, and are just dangerous to the overall society. Like, you know, Nazism and whatnot, white supremacy, to name a few. Like, those do not help us in the slightest. But yeah, good thing. Good movie. It looks really good. The actors playing them are really nice. Like, again, I heard a YouTuber I watched was excited for, I think, the sequel, which I believe is Peninsula. Again, I've never seen both of these, so it's fun going through them. But he was like, yeah, it was a really good zombie movie. And I agree. There was a part... maybe I won't spoil them anymore. But, like, how they move and how they look is really, really well done. Yeah, I think that was right. Yeah. Shoot, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I also watched the Street Fighter movie a few days ago. And, like, going into it, I've never watched the movie before, but seeing how people talk about it and bring things up, I thought Jean-Claude Van Damme, who plays Guile... Why would they do that? For some reason, some genius was like, oh yeah, who are our actors? Jean-Claude Van Damme and Paul Julia. Raul Julia. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that wrong. And seeing this, like, who would you think is who? Yeah, that's definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme. No, the guy on the other side. When you're doing anything with titles or voices or speech bubbles or names, make sure, unless it's like all over the top where it's unclear who anyone is and it's kind of just a mashup, make sure that when you're doing stuff that the name corresponding to a character is actually by that character. Because if I don't know actors, I would 100% think, oh yeah, Raul Julia, he played Guile in the movie. I liked him. Now, it might have been done that way because of, Jean-Claude Van Damme might have been a bigger actor, or they wanted the actor who played the good character to be named first, but then just mirror the image or something. Really? This is also a good indicator of why actors, even if you're in a shit movie, and there are a lot of shit movies out there, like, my philosophy is try your best with what you have, because of course, who one was it? Directors and whatnot might give altering views and, like, contrasting things and whatnot. But you should always try and act the best you can. Because Raul Juilliard, he wasn't interested in the movie. He only did it for his children. And he played M. Bison so well. Like, besides some obvious corniness that not many people can pull off. Like, I don't think anyone would be able to pull it off, truly. But, like, he goes in, he has a giant presence, you feel it, that he really put 100% in this thing. This is his last role, and although even the movie in general is kind of meh, it's worth it for him. He is so charismatic, and you can see him enjoying every minute of it, whether true or not. And just going further and out into the actual movie and whatnot, it's a fine movie. Like, my critiques would be like, I wish there was more actual fighting and them using their actual moves and whatnot. Because this 100% to me feels like the Street Fighter movie feels like someone took the characters of Street Fighter and just made a story out of them and not really caring about the fighting aspect of the game. Which is fine. It actually does a good job telling the story and whatnot. It just sucks that the fighting is not always the best. And also with Street Fighter, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't hate the series. It's just I don't play a lot of fighting games. We have to memorize combos. That's a me thing. I will have to at some point. I know at some point I want to play like Clay Fighters and probably Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat. I played a bit with Tara J. Wolfie. We have to get back into that. I'll have to look into that. Ooh, red tier in 2 days. Anything lost? Good, there's one. Oh yeah, every item here is a lost item. That's an icy shirt. Oh yes, of course you can take it. That's fine, go ahead. I think. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so I'm not like in with the whole story of Street Fighter. I'm not a person who's read everything there is about it from the comic books, if there are any, which there probably are. Everything has comic books nowadays. Most things have comic books nowadays. Whether it be comic books, graphic novels, TV series, other movies, the games themselves. So I'm not 100% sure about, like, characters and how they are and how, like, accurate it is to said characters without being disrespectful. Like I will say, I think in this one, Ken and Ryu start out as, what are they? They're like con artists who con criminals. I don't know how true that is. Like, the one sumo guy, I apologize, I can't remember his name. He is, a news anchor with Chun-Li and, the boxing guy. Well, like I said, overall, for a movie based on a game that doesn't have much plot besides characters kind of saying things every so often, I think it was pretty good. Granted, it being a movie inspired by a game about fighting, that's where it's a little loose. I don't know, but also the problem is, what can they do besides having like a tournament thing where a character, probably Ryu, goes all around the world, fighting different characters and whatnot. Not yet. Wait, no, I do have it. Okay, I have the trees. Let's go. That's Boogie. Could they make a good story out of just a character going around the world and stuff, fighting characters? Yeah, they could. Maybe. I would envision it as, like, a character, like Ryu and Ken, are going out and they have a piece of a map or an artifact piece or something to a greater treasure and whatnot. And they have it, and so what they need to do is go all around the world tracking down and fighting other people who have the pieces they need in order to complete the thing and, you know, make it whole. You can have some characters also be there, like Chun-Li being one of their teammates and whatnot, so that at least the fights are unique and different. But have it where they go and they try and barter, but a lot of the times it comes down to fighting. Or the whole thing is about fighting, where the characters have those pieces, and when they meet up, they must have a street fight. Where they have to go out and, you know, fight for it. I think you can do something with that. Whether or not it would be a grand masterpiece or anything like that, I don't know. But also, like, it's Street Fighter. Maybe the newer games have more story and, like, what goes on and whatnot. Maybe, there's a lot of stuff I might not know. But there's stuff you can do. Maybe they need to get all these pieces so they're able to find out where M. Bison is and stop him from his master plan. The only problem with anything like that is you need, one, a great stunt coordinator / fight coordinator, because you would need to do some, like, every character would have to have their own, you know, they have their own unique fighting style and whatnot. They would have to be represented there at some point. So, like, Caillou. Like, Ryu, has his, Hadouken, so you'd have to do something with that. Chun-Li has her helicopter kicks. You'd have to do something with that and have a good budget to make that look, good. Otherwise, what's the point in doing it? So, it would be tough, though. And I doubt a lot of people would be... A lot of companies would be interested in going down that path to try it. Oh, she's here. Is she here? Anything lost? Yes. You are your shirt. Okay, of course. Yeah, yeah. Currently, I'm trying to go through my movies every so often, from, I think I mentioned this before, but Z to A, so that when I put them up on the wall, the glorious, glorious wall, they can actually have, like, you know, Z to A. It can be complete. And I don't have to worry about moving them all the time until I buy new movies. Yay! Now they're fully upgraded. Come in, have a look around, trying to corral. Oh, I haven't been buying any. That's fine. No. Dang it. Okay. Wall. Stone. Kitchen wall. Red tile. tile. Cabana. Cabana flooring. Nothing true-lulu. Alright. Well, that's it for that. Let's go to a previous town so I can sell my stuff. Oh, you know what? Trees. I need more trees. Yeah, there you go. Pitch for the Street Fighter movie. And like I said, maybe there is a story to Street Fighter in the actual games and whatnot that I don't know about. Because maybe it is just a tournament where a fighter goes around fighting everyone. We may never know. It is 4 p.m. Yeah, I'll at least be able to watch one disc of Naruto. Oh. I just remembered I didn't censor the Outlast game for its nudity that's going on YouTube. I'll have to do that after this. Maybe. Yeah, it's still on. It's on 3 right now. Shoot. That's not good. Anyone really watching those? No, no one's really looked at them. Once. Anyways. Ah, that's good. No one's seen them yet, so they don't know. But I need to go in and change that. Anyways. Anyways, you want it. You got it. Let's get home, buy more trees, plant the trees, and then call it another successful question mark day. Alright. Took a bit, but we're back in town. Fuzzville, Eek Eek. Don't know what else to talk about, I've talked a lot about everything else. Bloody Trapland's going good. Going through the castle. My thing with Bloody Trapland is just there's a lot of parts that are very precise, one after another. And so the problem is, like, I can get caught up over and over again at the beginning part and not have a chance to get to the end and, like, try that stuff out. Not to mention blocks that come out of nowhere to hit ya. But I'm not upsetty spaghetti. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. Oh, I did it. 1, 2. Right? B2, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that is done. That's good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. 13, hopefully. Again, it's the thing with the trees that they don't always grow properly, and it infuriates me, because, like, come on. Really? Like, come on. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, yeah, okay. At least when I get the cliff ones done, those are the hardest because I have to go like top of the cliff counting, then below the cliff, so it just takes longer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, I guess. One, two, three. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two left. Does anywhere need two more? E1. No. E3 has nothing. So that sucks even more. F. 10 trees. Yes. I can try and finish off F1 and 3. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're already done here. Yeah. Sadly, that's it. End of the road. Time to go. Yeah, keep waiting. Well, thank you, my fellows, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Slowly getting the tree thing sorted out. So, you know, that's fun. Still a lot to do there, though, but we get a lot of trees. But unfortunately, the one thing, again, that drives me insane is I don't know what it takes for a tree to stay and be planted. It feels like RNG. Maybe I should look that up. And well, what trees go? Animal Crossing, GameCube. If you bury another sapling tree, okay. So if a tree will always fail to grow occasionally, but they shouldn't be failing all the time. If you dig it, dig a tree sprout and bury another tree/fruit there before you fill up the hole, the tree has a better chance of growing. Okay. I'll have to try that. Either way, thank you, my buddies, for watching. I hope you enjoyed another fun day in Fuzzville. The power outage didn't stop me too much. So, thank you, and I'll see you next anytime. Take care.